Hey guys and gals, I'm Chris. Welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be unboxing the May 2022 Boxycharm base box. So if you'd like to see what's inside, and if we can create a look, then stay exactly where you are because we're getting into it right now. And I mean literally right now, because if you'd like to know more about Boxycharm, such as pricing, the details of the value of the products inside, check out the link down below. It's not affiliated, it's just the link to the Boxycharm website. I don't get anything if you go to it, except the satisfaction of knowing that I provided you with the information you needed. Luckily this month there is a little card right on top that tells us the theme for the month, and it is Super Bloom. So like flowers opening, blossoming, blooming. So it's definitely still within that spring theme, just like last month, but we are still in spring, so that does make sense. Wow, we got lots of papers this month. Oh, it's the same thing. Never mind. I just have two from Refreshments. And I actually use the refreshment items I've gotten from Boxycharm so far, especially the body shaving cream. That stuff is wonderful. You have like no razor burn after you use it, and that's unheard of for me and my body. P.S. Boxycharm does send this base box to me every month to open up for you guys, just so you're aware. I didn't pay for it. That's not to say I didn't pay for Boxycharm, Boxycharm Premium, and Boxy Luxe for the first 2 years of my YouTube channel. I miss Boxy Luxe. Oh well. First product is Skin Ink Supplement Bar Serum Glow Filter. I love a good filter. The packaging is super cute with its little rainbow stripes on top. That makes my heart happy. Skin Ink Supplement Bar. I don't think I've tried anything from them. Hydra Micro Capsule. Oh, that's weird. It's got little beads all in it. I have to see what this feels like and looks like, especially after the little beads mush. I need to know. Get out of there. Oh, come on. There we go. We got one good little dollop out of there. Ooh. No, that's not that. Let me turn the lights down. Baby, lock the door and turn them lights down low. Can you see? I don't know if you can see the little beads inside. Oh, it doesn't have any of the little beads in it after you squirt it out. Maybe they're too small to make it through the little thingy and they just break as they come out. Aw. Oh well. Let's see what it looks like on the back of my hand. It's a wet glow product, like a dewy glow rather than a shimmery glow. Oh goody! I feel like for the longest time, most brands were coming out with these facial glow products that were just shimmery, like full of glitter or full of mica pigments that made it look like metallic sand on your face. Where were all of these types of products then? I mean, I feel like the closest thing we had back then were the Farsali glow drops or dew drops or whatever they were. Those give a really good glow. Those give a really good glow, is what I was gonna say. Moving on. The Skin Ink Serum Glow Filter. Glow up with the world's first skincare makeup. World's first skincare makeup? That is a very bold claim. I don't feel like that's backed in fact. Blending beauty and technology in one bottle. This clever concoction is formulated with rare gold hibiscus extract. Okay, bougie, let's get it. And Skin Ink's top 2 best-selling serums, niacinamide and hyaluronic acid. How did they know those were my 2 favorites too? To give you a selfie filter in real life. It's perfect for day use and is personalized to your skin tone using light, reflective technology that enables external light to bounce off your skin, creating a glowy, pearlized finish and reduced appearance of pores and red skin tone. MSRP $50. Kind of pricey for a primer, but I guess it's also a serum. So it's primer and skincare. Should that cost $50? You be the judge. Now what do we got for product number 2? That looks like a refreshment. Yep, a refreshments package. A dazzling 5-blade razor kit in Coral Crush. The last time refreshments added razor blades in Boxycharm, I think it was 1 razor blade and an extra razor head. And I've been using that second one for a long time now. I have a separate razor for my face and my body. I just don't like mixing the two. So I'm very thankful to get another pack of razor blades. I really needed them. Dazzling 5-blade razor kit. 2 5-blade cartridges. Soothing strip prevents bump and burn, and click on attachment allows for easy replacement. Magnetic wall mount? What? A wall mount? Oh, that's actually really cool. Look at how cute. It's very sparkly or like metallic-y. Goodness, that's heavy. It really is magnetic. Wait, is that right? No, there we go. Look at that. I'm not gonna have to worry about it falling ever again. Oh, and when you sit it down, like if you just sit it on like a countertop, your blade doesn't touch the countertop. How sanitary! Refreshments have got this body care shaving situation figured out. So I'm looking for the razor on the little piece of paper thing and it's not on there, but when I look in this little booklet that comes with Boxycharm, they have it on the front of that. So I'm assuming this is just like an extra, like an add-on or something for free. That's really cool because I think that's how it was the last time we got refreshments in Boxycharm. I think it was the deodorant that we got last time, and that was an extra add-on. And again, it wasn't on the little paper. So maybe refreshments just has like an ongoing agreement with Boxycharm or something. I don't know, I'm not part of their business, but if you know, let us know, please. So this is probably the next Boxycharm product. It's V Cosmetic Liquid Velvet Lipstick. I can't see the shade because it's in a tiny little hole and I can't read through it, but the packaging looks cool. And a pretty standard little component, but the color is cute. Ooh, it kind of matches my shirt a little bit. Oh, that's like a deep raspberry. Ah, no! Why am I dropping everything? Is it a deep raspberry? You know, I don't even think that's a deep raspberry. It's just a raspberry. That is a really pretty color though. Ooh, like a dark brown lip liner. That would be perfect. A nice yellow glittery clear gloss on top. Ooh, so many ideas coming to mind. It's not scented though. This is in the shade Bubbly. Okay. The V Cosmetic Creamy Liquid Velvet Lipstick. Unlike any other lip color you've ever seen, this liquid velvet lipstick is the, all caps, product you need to add to your makeup kit. Formulated to be creamy, lightweight, and long-wearing, make a unique statement with your fashion-forward vibe. MSRP $22. Pretty standard pricing for a liquid lipstick. Well, a prestige liquid lipstick. I do really like the color though. I just don't know about the formula yet, you know? So what is that? 1, 2, 3, number 4. Dewy Lush Glossy Cheek Tint from Ciate, London. The packaging is always really cute. It's very shiny. And this is in the shade Coconut or Scent, maybe? No, that's probably the shade name. I love that they gave me a neutral blush. Like, how did you know that I wanted a neutral blush? What if I felt like raspberry red today? I recently tried some Dewy cheek products. Oh wow, that is kind of raspberry-y. That packaging was very misleading. But I recently tried some products that said they were supposed to be dewy cheek products, and I didn't really get any dew out of them. Oh, this is much thicker than the other ones I tried though. This is gonna give some kind of dew just based on its thickness. It feels very emollient, like it's never going to thin out or soak in, which if you want a really strong dewy look, that's one thing that's gonna help. Not really getting anything from Tint though, am I? Oh no, yeah I am. Okay, I was just too close. It is kind of rosy-ish, I guess. Oh, it does smell like coconut though. I didn't expect that. That is very much like my skin regularly though. I mean, you can't really tell that there's much of a tint. It is flushed a little, but just barely. But you know, it is called a tint. It's not a stain, it's not a color, it's not a well, it is a pigment, but it's not labeled as one, so I can understand why it would be super sheer. Now let's read about it and see if it says it's sheer on here too. Ciate London Dewy Blush. Dewy Blush is a next-gen balm. Yes, I knew it was kind of thick and balmy. Tint blush that is set to shake up and refresh your beauty routine. Gone are the days of chalky powder blush. No ma'am. Gone are not those days. With an ultra lightweight finish, Dewy Blush leaves just a subtle hint of color that you apply to the cheek, blending effortlessly into a modern glass-like sheen. Formulated with natural extracts of yuzu and dragon fruit, the blush brightens your base, leaving the skin with an even and healthy flush of color. MSRP $22. Again, not bad on pricing. How much do you get though? Is that an ounce? 0.33 fluid ounces. This better go a long way for $22. I mean, at that rate, I can just use this liquid lipstick. And product number 5, Pharmacy, always good skincare and body care. Honeymoon Glow Body 12% AHA BHA resurfacing serum with honey and prickly pear. That is gonna smell so good. Don't use your teeth to open things, kids. That's how your teeth end up like mine. Ugh, wow, that is very strong honey, but like chemical honey, not like, I want to eat that honey. It's not that. Pharmacy Honeymoon Glow 12% AHA BHA Resurfacing Body Serum. A body hydrating and resurfacing serum that instantly softens rough skin and eliminates bumps with AHAs and BHAs, leaving skin remarkably smooth with a lit from within glow. MSRP $40. So it's not used in the shower? No. Applied to clean skin, use nightly 2 to 3 times a week. May build up to more frequent use. Slight tingling may be experienced. Do not use on face. Avoid application directly after shaving. Okay, well that's fine. Cool, so I can just go to bed with this on and not have to worry about rinsing it off. I hope that the fragrance is not so intense. I will let you guys know because I will probably use this tonight. I do plan on exfoliating really well tonight so that I can use a self-tanner. So maybe not tonight. Maybe tomorrow night, because I don't want to burn. But since it says avoid using directly after shaving, it's probably just if you have an open wound, and exfoliation shouldn't be causing an open wound. If you're exfoliating that hard, maybe don't anymore. Just use a loofah from now on or something. You must be using the Kylie Walnut Cleanser. I'm kidding. Our next and final product is from Basie Beauty, and it's an eyeshadow primer. 'Tis the month of eyeshadow primers. And now for the question I always ask, is it one of those soft, velvety, mattifying kind of eyeshadow primers, or is it a really tinted, creamy, full coverage, solid eyeshadow primer? Oh wow, that blush, even though I took it off, still left a dewy glow to this arm. I hope you can see. Oh, you can't see it. It's sort of just like, I don't know, balmy looking. Like there's some kind of leftover residue. I only wiped it off with a paper towel though. I didn't actually go in and try to scrub it off, but I can still feel it too. It just feels sticky. Balmy. So definitely don't use powder on top of it. If you do, use at your own risk because powder's gonna stick to that like glue. I digress. Let's see what the eyeshadow primer looks like. Maybe. Hello? Oh, there we go. Okay. What are you? That looks really tinted. The last time I did this, I also thought the eyeshadow base was tinted. Whoa, that is so thick. That doesn't feel like, no, it's not that. It's that blush, I think. No, the base is thick. Okay. It does have a slight tint to it, but it's really hard to tell. You can see it on my thumb there and how it's sort of tinted, but because it is so thick, I feel like that's gonna crease really fast. It is definitely blurring though. I mean, it's smoothing out the pores on the back of my hand, making my hand look really, really smooth. So maybe it won't be so bad. It is for sure one of those soft, blendable, mattifying primers. Seems like that's just the vibe nowadays. No more full coverage cut creases. It's all about those soft, natural, wearable 10-minute looks nowadays. The basic, oh basic, I said Basie. That does look like Basie though. To be fair to myself. See, that looks like an E. Anyway, Basic Beauty Eyeshadow Primer. This is an eyelid primer base formulated with hemp seed oil to moisturize and maximize color intensity for a crease-proof look that lasts for up to 12 hours. MSRP $18. It's kind of affordable too. Kind of. Is that affordable? I mean, the Urban Decay primer potions are like 22, I think. So this is about in line with Prestige, I guess. And just to be sure, yes, that is everything from the Boxycharm box. And obviously we don't have enough products to do like a full face of makeup, but I do want to just try out these 3 products real quick. I'm not gonna do a full look or anything because I just don't feel like it. But I do wanna see what the Serum Glow Filter looks like all over the face. I should probably start with 1 pump because I can't do anything in moderation and I've been trying to work on that. Let me zoom you in a little. Well, let me try. Don't touch the lens. Okay. Hey, you can see where I put it already. Guys, I'm on day 3 of no smoking cigarettes, and I can already tell my skin, it still looks kind of dry and textured, but based on how it looked 2 days ago, I can already tell the difference. My lines are starting to plump up a little bit. I don't look so dehydrated. Even the circles under my eyes aren't nearly as intense. And when I do stuff like this with my hands, I don't smell cigarettes. Actually, I smell skincare. And I'd much rather smell skincare than cigarettes. You know what? The smaller amount of this that I've put on, I can already tell a difference. It is making me a little more glowy. I don't know that it's smoothing out my complexion or anything like that, like it said it was going to. Maybe that's an over time kind of thing. Or maybe they're just talking about the light reflecting off the skin, making it appear like it's smoothing your skin, which I just adjusted all of my lighting so that it looks real. You know? So for just 2 pumps, I think that's okay. I mean, it did add a little bit of a glow, not a lot, but I feel like my skin does look just a little bit healthier, a little bit smoother. Now let's see this glossy cheek tint. Now I'm just gonna use this on one side of my face so we can really see the difference. Again, since I'm not really doing anything today, I don't mind having my makeup look really goofy for a few minutes before I wipe it off. I'm glad it's really sheer, because if it wasn't, this would look ridiculous. And I like to take my blush all around this little C-shape area. Usually I have bronzer on though, so it blends in with the bronzer really well. Since I don't have any on today, it'll just look like I'm red, like normal. That really does have just a little bit of a tint. But do I look more dewy on that side? Oh, wow, okay. Yes, I do, for sure. Like, it's an obvious difference. I couldn't really tell until I let the light reflect off of it, but now that I can see it, it is. You know, just the other day in this video here, I tried out these Makeup Revolution Super Dewy liquid blushes. I really want to see if these are similar to this, and maybe it was just a fluke with this shade that I couldn't tell. But since this one is kind of darker, I'm gonna use this darker one and just kind of see how it looks comparatively. That's gonna be tinted. That's gonna be very tinted. Weird. When I used this the first time, it felt like a mousse. Like the pink shade felt like a mousse. Oh my god, it is so tinted. Wow. Okay, well, I thought this was gonna be kind of like what I just used from Ciate and be slightly tinted, but no, this is like real pigment. This is a blush, not a cheek tint. It's okay though. Like I said, I'm gonna take it off anyway. I don't really care about the tint per se right now. I just wanna see the formulation of the dewiness and see if I was just crazy in that video. I look like a lobster. Consider me well done. That is terrible. Oh my goodness. It looks like frosting. Now I want cake. Not that one, you nasty. Okay, but regardless of the fact that I look like a nuclear bomb went off on my left side, is it reflective? Is it super dewy? No, it's not. You can clearly see that this side is shiny and wet looking. This side just looks like my skin. It just looks tinted. Why did they even call these super dewy then, if they're not super dewy? Maybe because they're not matte, so they're naming them super dewy? I don't know. Anyway, it has nothing to do with this video specifically. I just wanted to compare because I was flabbergasted, you know? I didn't know what was going on. Now let's try this eyeshadow primer. Let me grab some random eyeshadow palette, BRB. Okay, I grabbed She's a Natural from ColourPop. Just a cute little neutral natural palette, or I think it's neutral. I actually won this in a giveaway of a bunch of random ColourPop stuff. I was very excited. I'm gonna use my good side right now so you don't have to see my red burnt face. I guess just gonna squeeze a little bit out onto my eye, use my finger to blend it out. Why is it so thick? It feels like I put Carmex on my eye. It's just very gooey. You know what though? My eye does look smoother. But let's see. Let's take a little bit of the mid-tone shade here and just sort of set the base. Wow, shadow does stick to it really easily. Makes sense though, because it is very thick and very sticky. Like I said, Carmex. I feel like the trick with this base is really gonna be getting shadows to blend on it, because if it stays that sticky, the only way you're gonna be able to get shadows to blend is if you set the entire base with something. And I don't like doing that all the time. Do if I'm going for a really soft natural look, like with this palette, I would do that. But if I'm using color and I want it to pop, I don't want to have to set all of it, because colors don't really pop as much if you have to put them over another shadow or a translucent powder. Vibrancy is good. It is keeping the color true to color, so I like that about it. Okay, so we know pigment sticks. That's not a problem. Now let's test the blendability. I'm gonna use the lighter banana-y kind of cream shade. I keep forgetting I changed my autofocus settings, and if I don't put something in front of my face, it's not going to focus on it. Okay, lighter shade, tap out some of the excess, and just start going around that darker shade. What? Excuse me, you can't start blending that easily yet. So far, I stand corrected. I assumed the shadow was gonna stick to the parts that didn't have any shadow on it previously, but it's not doing it in the way that I thought it would. It is sticking, but only as much as you need it to. It's not turning patchy, and that's really what I was expecting with the base being so sticky. Well, you know what? I think I might like this primer. That blush. It is still a little bit sticky. That does bother me, just texture-wise. It just feels odd, but luckily it's not affecting the shadow and how it lays and how it blends. Just to say I tried it, I'm just gonna use the same brush and use the darker shade, and I wanna see if I can blend in the crease as well. It is working, but it's getting really annoying. Let me see if I can zoom you in more and show you what I'm talking about. So like, I like to be able to do a windshield wiper motion, you know, from one side to the other, but as I'm trying to do that, because the base is so sticky, it's like grabbing onto the bristles and tugging all the way around because it's sticking to the bristles. But once I go over a spot that's already got powder on it and it's like really set, it's really easy to slide over and it doesn't get stuck at all. So I don't know, I feel like it's just gonna take a little bit of getting used to and figuring out how I like to use it the most. With it being this sticky, it does tell me that it's gonna get colors true to tone, like exactly how they are in the palette, very quickly. It's not gonna take a whole lot of building up because the color's gonna stick immediately. Now let's take that big fluffy brush and see if this will blend out. Wow, okay. If it works, it works, and it works. Now we're gonna test out the Refreshments razor. I fooled you. You thought I was about to show you my butt, but I'm not. Okay, let me wipe this and this off of my face, and I'll come back to give you guys my final thoughts. Okay, well, despite the fact that I feel like I'm gonna be getting red blush out of my hairline for the next week and a half, I think I got rid of everything on my face. Oh no, I forgot to try out the lipstick. I just wanna see how it feels and how it dries down. Color-wise, I know I love it already. I see why this shade is called Bubbly now. I feel like the person wearing it is probably bubbly. And I'm not gonna worry about a perfect application. Like I've said 1,000,002 times already, I'm just gonna be taking it off. I just wanna see how it feels. It's not sticky at all. It almost feels like a matte lipstick because it doesn't have any of that tack to it. It does feel that way, but it's got a little bit of a shine to it, so it's kind of satiny-ish. I can understand why they call it a cream lipstick because it seems like it's a bullet lipstick. Just maybe not quite as wet as a bullet lipstick. I mean, it literally feels like I have nothing on, but that could be a very bad thing if you're giving smooches and hugs to your man in white, because it's not transfer proof. Not at all. It is really comfortable though. I just don't necessarily like that it doesn't dry down, but that would be a lipstick formula that would be wonderful with just putting the pigment toward the center of your lips and then putting a clear gloss on the outside of your lips. The fade between those would be gorgeous. That being said, that's everything in this month's Boxycharm. So what did you guys think of the curated bundle? Again, we had Pharmacy, Refreshments. Oh, I'm so excited to get a razor again. Skin Inc, Basic Beauty, Ciate London, and V Cosmetic. That was the other one. I think it was a nice little bundle. It's very trendy. It's very on brand right now for where the beauty industry is. Very soft, very natural, very wearable, very look at me as me, not as what you want me to be kind of vibe. And I appreciate that. I kind of like that. By the time I get as passionate about that trend as everybody else is, it'll probably be something else at that point, but I'm getting into it. I'm getting there. You guys know me, I just like my color. I like my full glam. I'm just that kind of girl. Anyway, let me know what you thought of the bundle. Let me know what you think about this month's Boxycharm. Let me know in the comments. You guys know I'm always hanging out down there with you, just chilling, just talking, so let's talk. And if you liked this unboxing and you want to see more videos like it, don't forget to hit subscribe right down there in that corner and hit the little notification bell right beside subscribe so that maybe YouTube will tell you when I upload a new video. Also, if you like any of my looks and you want to see more looks like them, you can follow me on Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat, and TikTok. My username is the same for everything. It's just ChristopherJMUA. And if you gain nothing out of this video, if you gain nothing out of any of my videos, then please at least gain this, and that is to always remember and to never forget that you are absolutely beautiful. And I love you guys. Bye.